messed it up.
All right. What is your last name, your first name, and your middle initial? And if you could please spell it out.
Chilton, Chilton. First name's Destiny, Destiny. Middle initial D.
All right. What year were you born?
1983.
Where did you live when you became part of the military?
Jefferson City, Missouri.
What branch of service were you part of?
The Army.
All right. How did you first get into service? Volunteer or draft?
Volunteer.
Cool. When did you first start service?
August 16th of 2005.
Where was basic?
Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
Where were you sent after basic for advanced training?
Fort Rucker, Alabama.
Cool. Jeez.
What was your job when you began military service?
I was a flight operations specialist. Basically, I did the flight plans, filed those for the pilots, did weather reports and stuff for them, and then maintained their flight hours for their training and licensing.
Where did you begin military service after you went through advanced training?
I was down at Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri.
What was happening in the world when you were in the military?
Well, when I enlisted, we were at the height of both wars. They had Afghanistan and Iraq going on in 2005. And so that was kind of an uneasy time. You know, you kind of go through training and expect to get sent over right away. It didn't happen for me, but I know a lot that did.
How long did you serve in the military?
12 and a half years.
What was the reason for you to get out of the military?
At this time now, I have a daughter who's in first grade, and it was kind of important for me to be able to be around consistently with her as she's growing up and going through her life. So that was kind of the deciding factor for me that it was time to make a change.
Since you served during time of war, what engagements can you remember, if you were in any at all?
I personally did not have to go overseas. I kind of got lucky with that. I've dealt with a lot of soldiers that did, getting them prepared and going overseas, but I did not have to go.
What do you remember most about your time in service?
Probably the camaraderie. I mean, just going to the different, schools and different sites around the U.S. I went to several places there. Just meeting new people and the bonds and friendships that you form.
What qualities did you believe you carried from the military to where you are today?
Definitely discipline and organization. I mean, being able to work under pressure, and I think that's, and being loyal part of a team. That's always been kind of a big characteristic they instill into you in the military, and that's one that I've definitely carried on even coming out.
What are your most enduring memories of your time in service?
Well, probably the first one would be just the pride in being able to complete basic training and, being able to be one of the few that do that. And then, I've gotten some really good friendships that I've developed from there. And, that's always been important to me, and the memories that we shared together with that.
Do you ever get back with any of your people you served with?
I do. I mean, there's a few around here that I get to see on a regular basis, and then there's some that we stay connected through Facebook and social media. But
why did you volunteer?
For me, I was at a point in my life that I just finished school, had a lot of student debt from college, and was looking to make a difference, to belong to something, and just went in and talked to the recruiter one day and decided to take the test, and that was a good fit for me. Allowed me to kind of repay some of the debt and also serve the country and get some new experience that you wouldn't normally get through regular civilian jobs.
Do you think the military affected your career choice or anything after?
I do. I mean, I think as I went through the military, you know, kind of the career paths changed a little bit. And, you know, I was able to go back and get a graduate degree, which obviously helped now that I'm out. But I think it did change, you know, my career path and kind of what I wanted to do. I ended up getting into human resources in the military and really enjoyed that and kind of took that as my passion for my civilian life.
So, so you said you went all over the United States whenever you were in active duty. Where were some of the places that were most memorable to you?
I really enjoyed California. That was it was a good time out there. That's where I met a couple of really good friends, some good training. I've been to Boston. That was another that was, you know, kind of good. So yeah, I mean, I've been throughout most of the South. And they've got a lot of military trainings and schools down there. And yeah, I would say probably California would be the one that stuck out the most, just based on the relationships that I developed while there. And that was kind of the starting point of my human resources career with the military too. So.
All right.
Good.
Sounds good.
All right.